and separate the Williams duo of Reflow and Rex, and Mercedes duo of Jonas and Luki. Very, very, very tight battle up at the front. Jonas and Luki have been the most consistent teammate pairing up until this race. Meanwhile, the Williams have had Reflow, who, as I said, is already the champion, and Rex is just sort of, getting those good points for them as well in the midfield. So definitely a lot to play for, and yeah, this is the final race of the Podium tier. It's been a hectic season, as the Podium tier is known to show us. We've had some cracking races. We've had some shining drivers, I have to say. In the form of Reflow, I feel Dainstar has come into the league and he's really done well. Yeah. So it's been a very good season, and still have another jam-packed race for us here at Baku. We only have 12 drivers, which cycle of the game, and does dwindle down a bit. But these 12 drivers, I know, are capable of giving us a huge show. Nick obviously isn't here. He's broadcasting, but he's feeling a bit under the weather, so I'll be taking over his duties for the meantime. We have White Eagle now, about to set a lap. As actually no gamer status on the first to cross the line to begin his lap. I find it very hard to follow a car around here in Baku. You have that extremely long straight, but it's by no means is it easy to overtake around here, despite that huge long straight. Following a car here is quite tricky, especially for corners like the castle section. So especially if the switch swing gets comes into play, then overtaking would become a nightmare. So for the time being, overtaking will be tricky, and the corners themselves are quite tight. So if you do plan an overtaking, you have to get it spot on. I don't go with Luki coming to the third corner. Here's another overtaking spot. It's a very tight corner. Two cars can barely fit through here. I feel if you try an overtake around here without being fully alongside the car, it's going to end nothing but tears. This track had a bit of a revamp after its debut season in 2016. The curbs are a lot more deadly. Just a lot bigger and a lot more in your face than they were in last year's game. Every single curb just sort of chucks your car a little bit, especially coming into this corner here that Luki, who I'm running on board, was coming into. I don't remember what corner this is, but curbs here are so deadly. You just have to sort of either you don't attack the curb, or you do, you have to just sort of hook your wheel perfectly into the curb. Jonas puts down a 42.8. That's a lap from him. BX beats it with a 42.4. Dainstar beats it again, 42.0. So yeah, laps are floating in now. Spider-Optus does at 44, gets up in the second. What can Luki do? I was on board with him. He's in the solid lap. We'll go second, just behind Dainstar. And TK's missed his. Oh, who was that who missed their braking point? Was it Jordan? Oh, it was TK, yeah. TK completely missed his braking point into the first corner, but did a 41. What not to be it now by Reflow of 40.6, so times are just tumbling down, I have to say. I've been practicing with Reflow. I did this over Thursday, and about half an hour ago. This boy is rapid around here, for sure. Unless something catastrophically goes wrong, I think this was a lock for him. He has prestige pace around here. So the constructors' battle is looking very good for the Williams duo. Williams obviously ahead by 8 points. So the ball is in their court. I believe Reflow, if Reflow wins this, then I don't think there's much Jonas and Luke can really do about it. You have to give a shout out to TK as well. He missed his breaking point after the fact he's got a very good 3-1. It's comfortably second ahead of his teammate Jordan. TK has been a breakthrough driver this season. He joined late in Abu Dhabi, and as I said, he's been very, very, very impressive at this lane. Against our balls on the track, trying to get out this way when he can. Well, that'll do it for the first round of the lap time. I don't think anyone else is lapping here. Luki wrote on that. Luki improved on that. 1-6. Splits Ferraris. Obviously, as I said, this is the last race of the season, but don't let that discourage you from subscribing to the channel. Obviously, we have the game's coming to the end of its cycle, and we're looking forward to news from 2018. And obviously, when that comes out, we're going to have season 12. So hopefully, we'll bring you news on season 12 soon enough. It promises to be another exciting season. FMTS Sub, as FMTS Sub is known to always deliver on that front. But yeah, don't be discouraged from subscribing. And if you want to get yourself involved in FMTS Sub for season 12, again, subscribing will help, or visit our website, fmtssub.com. Make sure you stay updated on all the news and info regarding season 12 on the next game, FM 2018. So that'll do it for the first round of laps. Reflow on top by half a second ahead of TK, who has also half a second ahead of Luki. So a bit spread out at the top. The race here should be an easy one stop. Super softs to softs. The softs actually can go a very, very, very long way around this track. So tire wear should not be too much of an issue unless someone's absolutely awful on their tires. Danestar, I know, is prone to do a 2-stop every single race he can, but if someone's told him that, it's not the best strategy around here. Shout out to Jonas, who said he's enjoying the commentary. Thank you. Enjoying your down in 8th place. Hopefully you can get up there. I knew Jonas and Luki were tipped as Constructors' Championship ever since the drivers, the teams were announced. He and Luki in the Mercedes. I think as soon as everyone saw those two names in the Mercedes, I think saw potential drivers champions there. Constructors Champions rather. I feel at the start of the season the drivers' championship was just wide open, but the dominance of Reflow has shown is just insane. It seems Williams just know how to pick them, you know? We have Ali Diaz, who's won the Pinnacle tier, which will be on at 8 PM, if anyone wants to go to that when that goes live. In the Williams car, just sheer dominance from him, and again, as I said, Reflow as well, which total annihilation in the rest of the field after winning USA. He's really just improved as a driver. You know, we saw him really at pace. We saw him get pole in Britain, but that ended up in lap 1 after an influence error. But ever since then, he's really just spun to his own. Yeah, rightfully is the driver champion. But yeah, as I was saying, Williams really knew how to pick them. They have Reflow, they have Ali Diaz, who's dominated in the Pinnacle, and also they have VSR Lewis, who's regarded as one of the fastest drivers on this game. So he joined a bit late, but he already found himself in a driver's championship car despite joining so late. I think I'll go with TK now as he is lap. I have to say, very solid bike grip from the car. I doubt a lot of the field is actually going to beat that. That's just his bike for that. DK is going to need to beat that for sure if he wants to be chance to get in position. Running on board with TK, he's a very careful driver. We saw this on his debut in Abu Dhabi where no penalties, he's so close to the weather at the end. When he got no penalties, he kept his tires nice and fresh, and managed to steal second place off his good friend Joe, who got late. His first time he was qualified, reversing the grid. Yeah, TK coming down into the last 3 corners now. He's done, his session is over. 42.8 is all he can do. DK really backed out of his lap. I don't know why he did that, but his session is over now as well. 41 is what he's going to do. Jonas though, he's not had a good qualifying once again, and that's really Mercedes' cause. Maverick, his session is over. He's going to finish in 10th place. Dangerous sat now. Said 4-3-1. This improved that noise position. He fell now across the line. What can he improve? I'd be impressed. I think he had to give his ability to get into the 39. He does that. It's really laying down a marker. 40.3 for reflow. Jordan now coming across the line. Pit wobbly on the exit. Really interesting that TK just lifted off on his lap. You didn't see that one coming. It's Jordan now, coming down across the line. He pits, he bails on his lap as well. In fact, the only person on the lap now is Primeval Rex. What can he do? Devin, that's all he's going to do, 42-0. But yeah, no one really improving that much on their laps. Very surprising to see. He just called it a day. Some people opted not to. DK, I thought he was going to be a bit stranded after choosing not to complete his lap, but he keeps second place. He will find himself having pole position by 8/10. So, there's your qualifying grid. Reflow, as he's known to do, takes pole position. And TK and Jordan, the two Ferraris. Yuki in 4th place. Good for Mercedes. What's not good for Mercedes is Jonas down in 8th. He has Danestar, Spider Altus, and Primeval Rex all ahead of him. Gamersat, good quality from him, down in 9th place with Maverick in 10th. White Eagle and Hurstel, the two Haas pairing, in 11th and 12th. Jonas though really hasn't had the best qualifying this season. That usually hampers him during the race. I don't think he's actually won a race this season, which is very surprising to say the least, given his pace. But full confirmation of your grid, no grid penalty, so it stays as it is. Reflow taking his I believe 5th or 6th pole position of the season. Solid from him, for sure. Now as the drivers line up on the grid, ready themselves for the formation lap, ready their strategies up for the final time this season at FMTS Hub. It has gone rather quickly ever since that opening day in Austria. It's final race of the season. Still a lot to play for in terms of the Constructors' Championship. I'm sure all 4 drivers involved, Reflow, Primeval, Jonas and Luki, would love to get their hands on a trophy. Ready for the formation lap. Changing to tires. Everyone is on the super soft tire. As expected. It's kind of weird having, you know, no tire wear on such a long track. It reminds me of Russia in that lane. You have such a long track, but the tire wear is non-existent. So unfortunately our forum is down, so I can't really tell you the driver standings, but I'm sure some drivers still have positions they really want gaining. Some drivers are looking up and looking down. But despite this being the last race of the season, drivers are still going to just give it their all and try and score the best possible result they can. Cars lining up. The final race of FMTS, so the podium tier. It's been a great 21 races, not 21, 31 races of the podium tier, spanning season 10 and 11. We've had ups, we've had downs, we've had some fantastic bits of racing, we've had some fantastic bits of driving, and it's all going to come to an end here at Baku. Five red lights, and off we go. Rico gets a storming start. TK is under pressure from his teammate. Joru goes around the outside. George's gone way too deep there. Somehow he doesn't come back onto track and take anyone out with him. Luki's up into 3rd place, but awful start from Joru. He just got way too ambitious up in that first corner. Smart routes up into 4th, so good result. Good start from him. We have 3 wide coming into ooh, that's a huge crash. That's a huge crash. Danestar. I don't know what happened there, but it seemed people got tangled up completely as Reflow keeps his lead. Luki goes on the inside. Oh, this will be a decent move from Luki if he gets it stuck. The drag race into the castle section. You don't want to stay side by side for too long. Oh, TK finds himself in the wall from Luki there. Luki gets up into 2nd place. A lot of position gain from Luki there as that was a hectic start. I don't know who it was. I think it was Spider, Altis, Rex, and Danestar who just got all tangled up coming into turn 3. Oh, I was on board with Jonas there. He just went way too deep. Way. He broke early enough, but he just let off the brakes way too much. And right into the wall he goes. That's going to heavily compromise his race. And Mercedes Championship Challenge has to be said. Jonas now under attack from Maverick. Jonas is going to pit, I imagine. Maverick finding himself in 6th place. It's a terrific start from him. Herstow in 7th in the same vein. Yeah, Jordan has to pit as well. He seems to have lost his front wing there. Gamersat going to have to pit as his day starts. So a lot of early pitters. As Twifa already has a 3.5 second gap after a lap. TK has made sure not to let Luki get out of his sight. A little bit deep there, but he's sticking to the back of him as much as he can. In saving, Rex right behind Spider Altus. This track is very difficult in terms of the castle section, which Spider Altus and Rex are coming into now. As Rex, way too deep, and hits the back of Spider Altus. Those front wings flying galore in this race. Actually, Spider Altus has front wing damage himself, so front wing damage all around the place. Again, too deep from Spider, not Spider, Primeval Rex. I think he may have chipped off with even more front wing, and he's going to definitely have to pit. I don't think he's going to be able to sustain that. Going to have to watch out through these final 2 corners to make sure he doesn't understeer into the wall. Ooh, almost. You have a yellow flag. Herstow and Maverick both into the wall. Herstow's out of the race. Maverick just about keeps going. It's absolute carnage here in the podium tier. Rex pits. White Eagle finds himself in 5th place. It's great for him. Maverick's gonna have to pit as well. Herstow out of the race completely. I don't know. I caught on a bit to that a bit late, but those two just went slamming into the wall. Final 2 corners. Stainstar now gonna have a go on Gamersat. This could get dangerous. Oh, Gamersat finds himself in the wall. Oh, I do not recommend going too wide into there, as we've seen 2 cars already try. And Gamersat, he can still get points if another DNF happens, but his race is heavily compromised as he comes through the pits in the 2nd time in as many laps. But yeah, Reflow leads TK right in the back of Luki. Excuse me. Luki seemingly struggling a little bit after making that move on that very aggressive move on TK. Yeah, complete carnage in this podium tier. Baku is not a track for the faint-hearted, that's for sure. This TK's got a very good run on Luki. Bit of understeer there from the dirty air, almost hits the wall a little bit. He's going to go defensive as much as he possibly can. He's going to get the slip, he's going to get the DRS. Side by side into turn 1. Oof, Luki really pushed TK wide there, but I think that was just on the realms of fairness. TK's definitely going to have something to say about Luki after this race for sure. His White Eagle pits. What's that for? Is that for a wing change? He was doing so well up in 6th, or 5th rather. Really looking, he might actually keep his position. We're on board with Primeval Rex now. White Eagle might just about keep his place. Yeah, he will. It's actually, Rex has Jorrit down the inside of him. Jorrit now into 6th place. Was that a drive-through penalty for White Eagle? I think it was. But yeah, Jorrit down the inside of Primeval Rex makes that move stick. As TK still continues to hound Luki a bit more far back than he was previous lap. Gains a lot through that corner there. I do enjoy that corner when you actually nail it. It's very satisfying. It's a bit further back is TK, but about 4/10. So he might still have a good chance of overtaking Luki. Because Herstov's car is still there. He's gaining is TK, but not enough. And Luki will keep his second spot. Oh, you have someone crash there. It's Gamersat. I thought that was Luki for a second. Lap car Gamersat is facing the wrong way. Into turn 2 rather. White Eagle's had a problem. Yeah, White Eagle's had a huge problem. He's lost his front wing. He's lost position to Primeval Rex and to Jordan. So Jordan, after that early first pit stop, finds himself back in 5th place, albeit 35 seconds behind Spider Altus. As Rex is actually looking at Jordan once again. What's he going to go around the outside? Jordan broke very early. Oh, this would be a decent move from Rex if he pulls it off, but Jordan just about maintains his 5th place. Good battle from these two. Rex is going to have DRS once again. It's turn 3. Going to go down the inside. Jordan doesn't cover him off. Bit of contact. They just about keep it clean. And Jordan keeps his 5th place. Good racing from these two, has to be said. Very solid racing. Jordan on the mediums. I imagine he's going to try and go to the end on those. I believe the mediums can do that. Rex might have to pit again on those softs. TK now, right in the back of Luki, once again. He's going to go defensive. TK. He'll go on the outside. This happened last time. TK, watch out. Yeah, Luki keeps the position, gets good traction, so he's not. Will TK swing it down the inside? He will. That's very interesting. Oh, that's... Ooh, not good from TK, I have to say. That's not a corner to dive bomb at all. And you have even more casualties in this race. It's TK. Gonna go deep again. Love this front wing once again. Luki down in 3rd. That was not a good overtake, as to be said. I think TK knows that more than anyone. But yeah. Reflow, meanwhile, is just absolutely left the premises. We have battling between Jordan and Jonas, Jordan once again, and Jonas and White Eagle. I don't know which one to watch. Oh, Jordan just keeps it on Primeval. Jonas gets the move done on White Eagle. And actually, Danestar is not too far from these. So you have 4th to 5th, there's a 35-second gap, but 5th to 9th is actually quite close. It's actually very close. So we still have a lot of racing to be done here, and we still have a lot of distance to be scrambled. I think it's fair to say Williams have won this constructors battle unless something catastrophic happens to the leader. I think we're going to see Luki and TK pit on this lap. Primeval Rex still has us on Hurley's draw it rather, as he can. Yeah, TK and Luki in the pit. Spider's going to find himself in 2nd place. It's good for him. A bit too far back is Rex to really challenge. Dainstar's got past White Eagle, actually. I missed that one. Dainstar finally go past White Eagle. Maybe a little mistake from him. So, yeah, White Eagle and Maverick found themselves in such good positions, and now all of a sudden they're back down below the points, which isn't too bad for them in normal circumstances, but maybe they're going to hope for, going to think about what could have been, as White Eagle, I think, is still carrying that from me damage he is. I wonder if TK is going to possibly let TK actually went on to the supers. That's a interesting decision from him. We're on lap 7, so I don't think he's going to make it to the end on those. If he went on to the mediums, he's definitely going to go to the end. He hits the wall there. Might have got a bit more from him now for Luki. His red still goes on the back. Actually, I was looking at see what tire there are. Yeah, TK is on the softs, Luki on the mediums. He was on the supers, not the softs, on the supers. Joey's on the mediums. I feel like if Carnival really wants that 5th place, he's gonna have to get past Torret immediately, because obviously he has to pit once again. Torret does not. And of course he has Jonas bearing down on this group as well. It deep from Torret, but he has enough of a gap where that won't affect him too much. So we have 5th place to 8th place, all within about 3-4 seconds of each other. All on either super softs or mediums. So the softs getting no love this particular track. I mean, we just cannot get as close to Jordan as he was able to previously. And as I said, it's very, very hard to follow a car through the castle section because you still want to hit your own braking points and turning points. So there's a yellow flag somewhere. Gamerstat once again, he's really not having it. What's going on here with Rex and Jordan? A bit of, I think, lag there, but they were somewhat side by side to the castle section, which I know is not possible. They were somewhat side of each other. I think that was just lag, and maybe it was just my screen. But we will just, as I said, cannot get as close to Jordan as he wants. And as I said again, Jonas clinging onto the back of these, he can find himself in this battle soon enough. And Dainstar is actually clinging onto the back of both of them with his super soft tires. Rico has a 22-second gap to spider out because he could pit, come out again, comfortably ahead, I'd imagine. Oof. So deep from Carnival Rex there, he needs to watch out for that. I'm running on board with him and he just goes so deep into some of these corners that he just ends up losing time to Jordan. Like, obviously he is quicker, but he needs to steady himself. The driving behind another car is completely different to the driving in clear air. You have to keep that in mind and stick to the back of Jordan rather than trying to close up as much as possible. I know with Dainstar now also closing onto the back of Jonas. Lock up into for the castle section turn 7, I believe. It's a very good run out of the castle section. I was on board with it. It was so nice and smooth through that part of the track. As Rex is actually only 2 tenths behind Jordan. So we could, and Dainstar is 2 tenths behind Jonas, so we can have 2 overtakes. Ooh, maybe not. There's Rex's line through that last corner was not the ideal line. That's for sure. Rex is going to be the one we're going to run on board because he's climbed behind the back of Jonas. He's not gaining that much as Dainstar. Those most defensive, Danestar just not gaining too much. Maybe there's no slipstream. Maybe he's running a bit high wings. Gets a very good exit out of turn one. Jonas, who side by side through here is never really recommended. He makes a 6. Good move from Danestar. Meanwhile, Rex on the back of Jordan once again, 2/10. Now we're going to have Danestar climb down to the back of these two. Reflow pits from the lead. 26-second gap to Spider Alpes. He's going to come out again in first place with no troubles. He really has just been a class of his own as Reflow in the second half of the season. Lap 12. No, not lap 12, sorry. Lap. Oh! Oh! That is not good from Rex. Just went way too deep. As I was saying, he's breaking so let through those corners. He's giving Jordan front wing damage. He's given Jordan also the headache of Danestar. Jordan hits the wall completely. Danestar hits the back of him. All gone wrong for these two. They're going to bump me to pit again. Danestar just getting caught up in a crash that he had nothing to do with. Very unfortunate for him. Just keep on going. He does keep on going. Jonas promoted up into 6th place. I have to say, very sloppy driving from Rex. Very sloppy driving. Very sloppy driving. I know if I was sorry, Joy, my brain was just melting. If I was Joy, I'd be very upset with that. It's, yeah, TK's got a 5-second gap to Lukey. I think Lukey did get front wing damage once again. He did. Right now, Spider Altus on the softs for company. Spider Altus obviously going to the end. I believe Lukey is as well. TK will not be, but he has a 10-second gap to Lukey, so he could find himself finishing second. Having Stewart's inquiry. Yeah, I'll be fuming if I was Jordan. The one thing that's going on for Jordan is that Rex obviously has to pit again. So he's going to get a massive undercut on him, and then he's going to basically be in the same position where he has to just hold him off. Hoping for the super softs, which I don't think they probably will get you to the end, but I wouldn't recommend going 16 laps on them. That's what Jordan is opted to do. Danestar was 7/10 behind him, so yeah, very unfortunate for Danestar. He was just minding his own business really, but Jordan with that lack of front wing couldn't really take those last 2 corners and hit the wall, I believe, twice, and Danestar just had nowhere to go. He's not really gaining on Lukey as much as he's... Oh, he didn't change his front wing. Spider Alpes. He probably should have. I don't know why he didn't, but yeah, he didn't change his front wing, and he's not really gaining much on Lukey. As is, we have yellow part. I imagine that's gamer sat. Yeah, it is. Facing the complete wrong way on turn 1, reversing into the pit lane. And continuing on, he's really not had the best of times. Baku has gained that. field has sort of spread itself out a little bit. This gap being Dainstar to Jordan, that gap is just rising as Jordan is on those super softs. Ooh, Rex hit the wall there. Those are the last 2 corners. Can he pit this lap? I believe he is. Yeah, into the pits comes Rex. Might be for wing change as well. Jonas goes up into 5th place. I believe Rex not the front wing there. Will he change? No, he won't. So he's good. He's gonna go to the end now. Jordan gonna come across the line. Is Jordan gonna get Rex? I don't think he is. I think he's gonna have to stick behind him. Oh, this will be close. And he side-by-side into turn 1, turn 2 rather, and he does get it. Jordan just about climbs ahead of Rex, and I don't think he's gonna make it to the end on those tires, but it's pretty much as you were. For Rex's move. Spider out this to Baku. Really not going down whatsoever. Well, TK is just pulling away from Baku. If you have a yellow flag somewhere, is the gamer set? Yeah, he's retired in the pits. I think that was for the best for all parties involved, but he called it a day. This one's got a very good run on Rex here. Is he going to go down the inside? He is. Rex is in the room. Dainstar makes the move stick. Good move from Dainstar. He just makes his car perfectly out of that. It was Rex. Not have understood that last corner. I think he might have lost it for me that time. I don't know. He definitely hit the wall. But Dainstar very slow on this straight. What to see. He's in standard. He's actually very minimal for fuel. I've just noticed his Dainstar. He had to go defensive through that last corner, into the first corner. He's very low on fuel. That's how Rex was just able to speed right past him. TK and Luki is now 14 seconds. I imagine if TK is, just pushing as much as he possibly can, anticipating a 10-second penalty for what he did to Luki. Although this is the last race of the season, so drivers may not be inclined, so usually would be to go to the stewards, but he's really speeding off into the distance. I think he does have to pit again on those supers. The gap's actually increasing. It's Luki and Spider Altus. Spider Altus is not having the pace at the moment. I believe Luki's going to the end. Spider Altus is going to find himself finishing possible 4th place, but it's looking so good for him. He really should have changed that. But not to. Rex now 2 seconds. I do think Rex did get the win damage. Now 2 seconds back from the Dainstar. So, Baku, very that's some very history track. F1TS. The first race was in season 8, back in F1 2016. That was won by the season 8 champion John the Great, ahead of Cliffy and I believe it was Michael. he finished in third. That race had a lot of controversy afterward because Cliffy, at that time you had that sort of mandatory tire where you had to use a certain tire, and I think the whole community was really iffy on that rule. No one was really sure on how it was going to work. And Jono was able to one stop due to I think it was a loophole. Maybe it was actually how the rule worked. I don't know. Jono was able to one stop, and he was able to win that race, much to Cliffy's dismay. And there was a bit of the afters at the end of the race, but the decision stood, and Jono won the race. Then into season 9, we didn't race there. Season 10, we had Lamine win the race. It was a very hectic race. It had a safety car at the end of it. We had drivers like Stifler, Lamine, Matt Your Daddy, pinnacle tier drivers. Yeah, a lot of drivers were just in contention for the win on that race. Lamine coming out on top at the end of it. I remember Roadster just about pipping Matt Your Daddy to the line. It's fighting for Rex Pitts. I think he did lose his front wing. Yeah, he lost it on the right end point now. So not a good ending for him. But yeah, season 10 podium team was a very hectic race. Bookster pipped Bobby Guller to the line. The last lap showdown, and he just slipstreamed his way to the place. That was very entertaining to watch. Then we had the pinnacle tier race. Yours truly disconnected from the podium. It's constant to this day. B-Stats were able to win that race after constant pressure from Cliffy, who just did not have the straight line speed to make a move. The pits make a move on the straights as TK pits now for softs. He's gonna get out of Spider Baltus, I think. Yep. So TK pits, finds himself in third place. He's gonna have a lot of he's gonna have to hunt down Lukey. He wants to get that second place back, pending a series of investigation. So yeah, Baku, not the most history track. Obviously, it's a very new track to the Formula 1 calendar. Tiki has Maverick sort of not letting go. Maverick has just sort of put it into the wall. Very odd driving for Maverick there, has to be said. It looked like he was going defensive into that corner, and then he just ended up smashing into the wall. Sort of compromising Rex and not Rex, Spider Alex and TK. Eagle pits in 8th place. Yeah, good recovery from Jonas, as we said, and it's finding himself in 5th place. I'll give him 10 points. If he can keep P2, I'll give him 20. That'll give Mercedes 28 points. But with reflow 25 points with the win. I believe Williams are 8 points ahead. I'm not too sure, but yeah, I believe Williams will be crowned constructor champions. Stays like this. My gap with TK and Luki is definitely coming down. Critical tier race is going to start in about 5 minutes if you want to go ahead and check that one out. So we're on lap 18 out of 26, I believe. 26. Been a stonking drive from Reaper. He has a 30-second gap to the nearest car. I think this race really encapsulates his late season form. But is already 5 seconds behind DK. It just shows the amount of time he's losing with that front wing damage. He's also lost 5 seconds to DK, who's charging onto the back of Lukey. I think it'll be a few laps time before we see another overtake for Rex is DNF'd. Well, I was not paying attention to that. Rex is DNF'd from the race. That'll be 0 points from him. I was not paying attention whatsoever, sorry. But yeah, no points for Rex, has to be said. Disappointing from him having a constructive battle. Fortunately, Nonis had to hit early, and his race was heavily compromised, so we can't really do much. He's sitting in second place, but this is phenomenal. You have to say that TK is kind of all over the back of him. What about a more than TK? I think we made a bit of a mistake, because I'm sure that gap was 4 seconds, now it's 4.7. It's not long before it'll go back to 4 seconds. TK, another one of the drivers who's quite low on fuel. There's a track that has a few long straights that you do need to be enrichments for. Around this part of the race, I would not expect anyone to be on 0.0 laps of fuel. Yeah, TK climb onto the back, riding on board with it. I do enjoy his driving style, TK. He's a very smooth customer. Even having to run standard down the straights. Fortunately, Baku is a track where some of the track is completely different from the rest of the track. So White Eagle pits from 8th. Maverick's DNF. Maverick's out of the race. I don't think he's going to get any points. So we only have eight finishers so far. But yeah, as I was saying, Baku is one of them tracks where you can sort of run lean for like an entire sector, and you won't lose much time, if any. And then just go rich for the rest of the lap. So fuel saving won't be too much of an issue here, but on board with TK, he doesn't really seem to like using lean the traction zone, so I think if he did that, that would definitely help his cause. Like that. Yeah, he is already 2.9 on Luki. I don't believe any penalties have been issued. I'm going to check just in case. TK has a warning, but no, that's about it. Gap 2.4. You can literally see him there. Oh, I'd love to know how hard Luki would defend this. On the mountain would be too hard. Or not at all. Just with that full wing damage. Technical race is soon to get underway, so if you haven't subscribed yet already, you make sure to hit that subscribe button so you can get the notification for when that goes live. In the meantime, we're on board with TK, watching him storm to the back of Lukey. Imagine has a lot of choice words to say about that turn 2 move. I think the driving today has been very aggressive. I think some of it has been aggressive, some of it has been just a bit careless, a bit. A lot of mistakes have been made today. As those opening laps were just complete carnage, carbon fiber everywhere, unforced errors, forced errors. It was a demolition derby. Those first few laps. The race has settled down. Even then, still had some very overtakes being accomplished, but I think that's just a staple of a final race of the season. You know, how many drivers just aren't on point as they usually are mid-season. Speaking of on point, Reflow has a 34-second gap to Lukey. He's definitely he has been for the majority of the season, and that's why he's a champion. I feel like we should give him some airtime. Right on board with him. Give him a bit of love, a bit of camera time. See, this is where I would be in a position where, what would I want to do? If I'm Reflow, do I want to hit and just have fun and get the fastest lap, or do I want to just stay out and just make sure I win by the biggest gap possible? That would be my mindset if I was Reflow right now. I would definitely, I think I would want to like win by 30 seconds just to like really stick it in. Speaking of stick it in, half a second is the gap between Lukey and TK. Wide from Lukey in the last corner, but can have his mirrors full of the red of Ferrari. I don't believe there's any slipstream in the lobby, but he's just so. Oh, that's a bit weird. What happened there? TK just slammed himself into the wall. He's off for wing damage now. Oh, very odd. What happened there? Definitely wasn't lying. It looked like TK just slammed his car into the wall. He's gonna go on the inside. He is. Oh, you think he would have learned? I think he would have learned, but he didn't. He just put Lukey into the wall once again. I think I'm going to try and stay as impartial as possible, but that was fortunate for Lukey. Really not a place you should be dive bombing people into. So while we've been watching TK, Jordan has been closing the gap on Jonas. I don't think he's going to have enough laps. We're on lap from 23. I don't think he's going to have enough time unless he goes 3 seconds a lap quicker. But definitely, a lot of people would be thinking what could have been in this race. Jonas is in 5th place, but even he, I imagine, is really disappointed with that one. So we have to put so early for millions. Jordan and Baines are also in that position. I feel almost every car on the grid has front wing damage, apart from Reflow. We've got Jordan. Dainstar has front wing damage. White Eagle, I think, has front wing. No, he doesn't. Jonas, I believe, does. No, he doesn't. Spider does. A lot of the grid has front wing damage, just such as as Lukey comes into pit. Supers. That's an interesting choice. I don't think he was under any pressure from Spider afterwards. I guess he just wants to go set the fastest lap. Have a bit of fun. Might as well. I'm trying to ride on board with him when he crosses the line. I think it's gonna. I think the constructors has gone to Williams for sure. The Pinnacle tier race has gone live just now, so head on to that if you want to watch the qualifying of that. I don't think there's much to play for in that tier, but you know, besides the pride and the ego of an F1 driver, which I think that tier has in abundance. So right above with Luke, watch him set the fastest lap of the race, which I imagine he will do. I don't think he actually changed his front wing, did he? No, he didn't. So maybe he won't get the fastest lap of the race, or did he? No, I think he did. Yeah, he did. We're just qualifying for him right now. Lap 25, reflow, about to start lap 26, the final lap of the race. Here comes Vicky over the last two corners. Here's the back of him. .42.3, very quick lap. There's only one man who's really been on it today, and that's been the Williams free flow. It's an era of familiarity seeing a Williams car go across the line to win the race. The drivers is Ermi, Jono, we've had Bistas, we've had Sheehan in the podium tier, we've had Lewis, now we have Reflow, comes across the line, close out season 11 in the podium tier, and he wins in Baku. Dominant drive from him, as is expected. I think Dave Star purposely got lapped so he could just finish his race. TK, he's definitely been in the wars as TK. He's going to come across the line to finish second. Whether he stays there, I think that's up for the stewards to decide. Maybe the helicopter view. TK will come across the line to finish in second place. Spoiler off this good race from him. He stayed out of the carnage. He had that front wing damage, which he probably should have changed. But he's in the take second, right? Third place rather. Result from him. His fastest lap is 3 seconds slower than that of Lukey. Gonna finish in 4th place. Jonas will make it a Mercedes 4-5, which will give Williams the Constructors' Championship. George definitely closed up as much as he could, down to 5 seconds. He's gonna come home in 6th place, race on 7th, White Eagle, in the final finish. Only 8 finishers has such has been the attrition of this race. That'll do it for podium tier. Almost have a bit of tears in my eyes, you know. In this game, the podium tier has brought so many good moments. Out 31 races across season 10 and 11. This one may not have been up there in terms of drivers, but definitely had its hectic moments. So here's a good reflow. TK, Spider Altus, Ruki in 4th, ahead of Jonas in 5th, Jort 6th, Danestar, White Eagle. 9th place is 9th place. I don't think we're going to get points. That's Maverick and Primeval Rex in 10th. Gamersat in 11th and Herstow in 12th place. So that'll do it for the race, that'll do it for the season. Thank you for sticking with us in this season 11. The game hasn't always been up to scratch, but I think the league has for sure. Huge thanks to Nick, to Igbo, to John, to Jamie, to Kev, to the smooth running of this season, and looking hugely forward to season 12, which promises to be another great season. That'll do it for me. Head over to the Pinnacle tier race, which is in the midst of qualifying at the moment, and watch the drivers complete their final race in Baku as well. I've been Odems, I'm on my own. Nick, thanks for broadcasting, and yeah, see you in season 12.